Governor Ultrasound. We hardly knew you, Bob. In a political context, Governor Bob McDonnell of Virginia is known for trying to portray a moderate Republican image while governing in Virginia from deep right field. That's how he got the nickname Governor Ultrasound. Now, on his way out of office, he is pushing yet more anti-abortion legislation in his state and has just signed new strict voter ID restrictions for his state, which may or may not be blocked by the Voting Rights Act if the Supreme Court allows the Voting Rights Act to survive. But thanks to new investigative reporting from the Washington Post, we also now know that Governor Ultrasound, on his way out of office, has found a whole new approach to making people feel dirty. The executive chef who Governor McDonnell hired to work at the governor's mansion when he was elected, was recently indicted in the state of Virginia for embezzlement. The chef left the chef's job at the governor's mansion amid a state police investigation that ultimately led to those embezzlement charges. But once he left the job of being Governor McDonnell's official governor's chef at the mansion, he still ended up cooking for him and at the governor's mansion. Specifically, the former chef's catering company ended up doing the $15,000 dinner when Governor McDonnell hosted his daughter's wedding at the governor's mansion. Now, hosting your daughter's wedding at the governor's mansion, that's the sort of thing that gets a lot of positive press attention, right? You get both earned media and the political press for that sort of thing, and you get the kind of attention that you cultivate yourself with a big public Facebook page full of photos from the event. But while the wedding was getting all that attention, the governor's spokesman took pains to say that the governor's family, was paying for all of the expenses associated with that event. Now, under questioning from the Washington Post, the governor's spokesman is changing that story, saying, actually, the governor's daughter herself paid for that $15,000 dinner, and by paying for it herself, what he means is that she, quote, paid for it by accepting it as a gift from one of Dad's campaign contributors. Since it was a gift, though, to the governor's daughter and not to the governor himself, there was no need to report this gift. The governor does admit to his campaign taking more than $28,000 in gifts from the same contributor in the form of private air travel, plus another $80,000 in private air travel donated to the governor's political action committee, plus another more than $9,000 worth of personal gifts to the governor, more travel and food and lodging and entertainment, again, not including his daughter's wedding. The contributor in question is the head of a company that makes this non-FDA approved anti-inflammatory drug, which is made from something related to tobacco. This picture that we have next here, yes, that is reported to be Bob McDonnell holding their product up to the camera to have his picture taken with it. The governor's spokesman says the governor never authorized the company to put this photo of the governor with their product on the company's Facebook page. But the spokesman also says, yes, Governor McDonnell does enjoy taking the supplement. The company's launch party for its unapproved drug was also hosted by Governor McDonnell at the governor's mansion, paid for by the governor's political action committee, same political action committee that accepted tens of thousands of dollars in gifts from that company. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. 3 days before the daughter's wedding, the governor's wife flew down to Florida to go to an investors conference for the company to tout the benefits of their tobacco-related wonder drug. The First Lady of Virginia 3 days before the wedding. Wow. The company has now reportedly received subpoenas from the U.S. Attorney's Office as part of an investigation thought to be related to transactions involving the company's stock. I should also note that among the significant stockholders of the company is the Republican nominee to succeed Governor McDonnell, a man named Ken Cuccinelli, who himself is now in trouble for having gone nearly a year without disclosing that he had those shares in that company.